didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
My bad.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, what's the name? Yeah,
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half. Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your
touchdown, Texas. They find the end zone for the first time. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Oh my God, that whole lag so bad.
The PAT is no good. Wow. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
So, second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
PAT is good, so it's 13-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That's one of the ones.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Yeah, I was just letting you know, bro. Trying to sell you, boy. I ain't gonna say it for the streaming. Hey, what was I thinking?
Wideout's now clustered. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Wow.
So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
He's gonna try to throw this nigga the ball. He play like Madden.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
He's playing this like he's playing Madden.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
He's gonna go for it. He's gonna quit.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let me go get something. Let me go make some money right now. It's 4 money.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
Make some money.
It's an out route, the catch made. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go, but he's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
The offense will line up for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Look how he's breaking free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because if they do everything right in the secondary, there's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the 1st, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up.
Oh, man. Woo.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
open
crazy
wide
thing is you
receiver,
gotta stop
and he
me from
goes there
scoring.
immediately. Beautiful job and a great throw for a touchdown. This offense is hitting on all cylinders right now.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bishop. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, these linebackers have to do a better job. It's just cover 3. They're responsible for these underneath zones. So on a crossing route, you've got to rally up and make the tackle in space.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's got a crease. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense goes right back to the read. Now the quarterback's got to make a play.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Back to throw. It's Manning. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson.
One is the other.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Don't quote me, homeboy, because I ain't said shit.
They'll try the ground game here with the
I
running
tell
back.
you, bro.
Fighting off the defender. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the side.
It's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made, room to run here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Yeah,
And they get set now to try the PAT. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13.
Now I'm finna break this board
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Completion to the left on 4th down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Texas. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Got no choice.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Time number 12. Okay. I'm good till about 3 or 4.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
I gotta make the shot to 9-15.
So that's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain and moves the ball outside the 40.
Don't discuss.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Bo knows how to
Tackle
run the
made
ball.
after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
But we shall see.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I already know.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Oh, my God,
End zone ahead. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half. Offense lines up to go for two, trying to make this a three-point game. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the two-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, sometimes you don't need the ball in your hands to affect the play, and here the running back, who has great speed, is clearly getting the attention of the defense as they're moving to stop him. The quarterback sees that and makes a great adjustment, taking the ball himself, and he's able to get up the field and create a first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
To give this offense a lot of credit, they needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Design quarterback run. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Here we go on 4th down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. He did not get the 4th down yardage. So the ball changes hands and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Bringing pressure, looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Longhorns. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party. Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone. It's good.
Wait till I can get me a Dez Brown receiver.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Heading left after the handoff. Has the first down.
Bo Jackson take off
Breaks
like
into the
that.
clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense to make gain. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's got space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Powers into the end zone. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. So that's the end of the 3rd quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Just like getting the first down, I'd say the offense would be in a really good position. They may change this route.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Back. It's Lacey. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Cole.
Look at me, B.
He's got some
That's all
space.
me.
Look out.
That's all me, B.
He's in the clear.
That's all me.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
All me, bro.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no answer for this wide receiver.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball into the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the
Touchdown, Texas.
Look at that throw. Look at that throw. Look at that throw.
Top now here in the fourth. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
That is a great throw by this quarterback in a clutch situation here, taking the lead in the fourth quarter. You've got to play your best football in these situations, and he certainly steps up and does it here.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
Right?
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. It's good for a 3-yard gain. So
Yeah,
2nd and 7.
Throw that ball, my boy. I learned that now. You fly.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it depends on what the defense does here. As they get conservative, why not allow your running back to chew up these yards? With this situation and the points that you need, I think you can still go to him.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going. I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch. Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
What an incredible stop and a huge situation for this defense. And now their offense rolls out there. A couple of first downs, and they can put this game away. You're going to keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving, try to get a first down, and you're going to win it. There's no other play call here than a quarterback sneak. If you turn around and hand this football off, I think you're absolutely crazy, and you should definitely not be in the shotgun. It's under center. It's QB sneak. Move the chains.
Back to throw. It's Lacey. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Quarterback sneak.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. For a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
It's third down. He called the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
That nigga tried me, bro.
And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said
I bet I'm experiencing
targeting the
network
same receiver.
difficulties,
We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over.
Nigga, fuck up out of here, boy. Fuck wrong with you? Money. I'm gonna play another nigga or I'll play the computer. I'm gonna play the computer. I ain't gonna worry about this. Niggas get butt hurt when you beat them, bro. Starting my morning with a blunt of exotic. I want to rock right now, rockin' Robin. Been in and bobbing. I stay with a thick little yellow like Christopher Robin. Hey. Rank 23, okay. Sit down for 30. What kind of nigga play? Indiana ranked number 5. The third highest, what's the name in the game? Third highest, ranked B2 on that though. Yeah, you can go in one of the first 2 rounds, honestly. Never won one in all the ones we played. Never. You only talking about myself? Oh, I won one of those. Put them boys in they all black. No, I have a little maroon out. Yeah, do y'all little maroon out shit. Bust y'all scalp open.
Lone Star Showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas offense will take the field first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the
I haven't really decided, man. What you say, bro? Why? I'll start my money with a blunt of exotic, bro.
probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays. Like,
runs through, man. He might have some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Yeah, it's like that.
New set of downs after the completion. Play action. Here's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Manning. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will 20. So Texas A&M's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Mario Krieg, and what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. When you've got quarterback play and you've got weapons catching the ball that these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
Can he heal? Can he heal? No, I did say can he heal, but it was can he heal.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Call himself Kenny Trill.
And that is absolutely not a surprise.
Like
great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled it. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double?
He's getting ahead of steam. And he scores! Touchdown, Aggie. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway.
know this dude. Okay, Phillips is fried for that. Smoke Matthews. Oh, you bro, that nigga got bad. Told you, bro. You got 92 speed. Damn, Kobe Black 93 speed. Just lost your
Renovated, reinforced, and still the Raptors are shaky.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
Comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Start on the ground with Brown. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Madden with a play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incomplete.
Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. They want to run this quarterback. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running inside, he smothers, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's complete on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Hey, he's gonna be a monster, boy.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Arch Madness. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Run inside. It's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The option, he'll keep it.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Wide receiver going in motion. Reed gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Who goal is that?
He'll try the left side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll line up for a second down play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Hey, that's it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Last year we was trying, that nigga said. That nigga said,
Looking
nah,
to throw, it's Reed. Get it out on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Arts to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
Yeah, the beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, you can pound the rock, and you can use your big guys up front. You can win a lot of football games.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Smothers. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Manning on play action. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Manning to the air again. Makes the grab.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw
they did on the new one.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing Reed. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Calls his own number. Oh, it's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the...
Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Coming out with it, it's Bussy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I think I'm going to be out after this one. I'm tired of here.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads.
Yep, 14-7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball in the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Down the left side. Pass the tag. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He would not be denied.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, into halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, this defense was ready for go-rounds against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. A&M comes back out with another first down.
Me?
Reed. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, look, that nigga ran right
Well,
at
this
me,
quarterback
bro.
has had a lot of
Knocked him
success
motherfucking
worrying this
snot out of him.
defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give
Go
the
make some
defense
money,
credit.
Colin.
They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Nah,
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Send the tight end in motion. Play fake, Marcel Reed looking to scramble. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires into traffic, picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Smothers. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Arch is going to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They go play action with Manning. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Owens. Stop cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. One running back in the backfield, and he makes a pass to Marker. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll go to the counter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close at the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun, Manning. He'll pull it down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Got enough for the first. Finding some room. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Bang.
And they've moved out front here in the 4th. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab on the back.
Look at that hit by Jelani.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Play action with Reed. The throw. All alone as he catches it. And he rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies get it right back. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They get some new units.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now here's Manning. Got his man.
No, they don't have those.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
On the draw, it's Brown. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Manning.
Yeah.
Dances away.
Yeah.
Trying to make magic on the
What are they gonna
scramble.
do this now?
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Manning. Got it, and he'll be brought down.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Timeout taken by Texas, it's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21.
Yeah.
Running inside, it's Morrow. Sweet cut there. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. With the draw, it's Owens. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Reed. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Play fake, read. Fires quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field.
Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
USC said don't come in a straight plan, bro.
Manning throws to the wideout.
I lost.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
That's a good job by this defense being alert. Like, they're not set up in a good spot. Bad field position to start. They were not surprised by the pass. Nice job. Way to be alert for this defense in a sudden change.
Plucks it out of the air.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Rush is on him. He's on the move. Touchdown, Longhorn. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance?
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.